Hi boys and girls, it's Mrs. Miles. Today I'd like you to have your number corner workbook out and open up to page 36, which I'm showing you on the screen right now. So we're on page 36. If you need to take a minute to go grab that, you can pause this video. All right, today we're going to try to get caught up on some fact fluency problems that I wanted you guys to learn. So the first type we're going to talk about are the add 10 facts. Yesterday you should have played the game Depth Finder where you were adding 10 to numbers. So this first row of problems here, these are all going to be add 10 facts. So as you complete this later today, don't do it right now, as you complete it today, you're going to just go through and answer all of these add 10 facts. The best way to solve an add 10 fact is to hold the number 10 in your head and then either count on by how much is left or see if you can figure out a strategy in your head, like a mental strategy where you can add that next number. So when I look at 10 plus 2, I'm just going to probably do a count on here. So I'm going to say 10, 11, 12. So when you get to this, you guys are just going to, in your book, write that it's 12, and you will go ahead and do all of those. All right, don't do them right now, though, because I want you to listen about the other three types of facts also. So in row 2, you're going to be working on the add 9 facts. Add 9, or just like it sounds like, you're going to always be adding 9 to these numbers. One of the strategies that I suggest you use is you can actually think about it as adding 10 and then just take away 1 from your answer. So for example, this first one, 9 plus 2, if I wanted to, I could just make that 9 a 10 because I know 10 plus 2 is 12, but then I have to remember at the end to take away that 1. So it would go back to 11. Okay, or that's also an easy one where you can just count on. So you could say 9, 10, 11. So then when you're done listening to me, you're going to go back and complete the rest of the problems in row 2. All right, in row 3, you're going to be working on the take away 10 subtraction facts. So you've already done add 10, now we're adding take away 10 to that. So remember, when you're subtracting, the larger number is always going to be on top, and you're going to take away the smaller number. So when I have 18 and I take away 10, that's pretty easy for me to figure out. I know that's just going to be 8. So I want you, as you go through and do these take away 10 subtraction facts, see if you can find a pattern and think to yourself what's happening to those numbers as you're subtracting. I think you're going to find that you can do those really quickly. All right, and finally, when I'm done talking to you about this, you're going to go back and work on row 4, which are the back to 10 subtraction facts. We call these back to 10 because actually, I don't think I'm going to tell you. I want you, as you go through, see if you can figure out why we call those back to 10. Okay, so see what happens when you answer all of those problems in row 4. All right, the last thing I wanted to talk to you about is, let me see if I can make this any smaller. Maybe not. All right, so the last thing I wanted to talk to you about are these problems that are down here at the bottom. I'm trying to move this cursor over. All right, I hope you guys can see this. If not, you can look in your book, okay, in front of you. Sorry if my picture is kind of blocking it. I'm trying to figure out, oh, maybe I can move it. There we go. Very good. Okay, so down here, number 5, make up an equation for each strategy and show what it means by drawing dots in the squares on the 10 strips. The first one's been done for you. Now, this is going to be my hint to you guys. All 4 of these types of problems have examples up here in either row 1, 2, 3, or 4. So for example, take away 10, I could come up to where we are at the take away 10 facts, and I could find one to try to model. So this one is just 12 take away 10. So that one is actually right here, and all they did was they modeled it. So here's my 12. They put 12 circles there. Take away 10, they showed that by crossing it off. They wrote the problem over here. So let's look at this one, add 10. So up here I can see these were all my add 10 facts. So I'm going to just pick one of the add 10 facts that I want to model. Now I'm going to pick, let's do 3 plus 10. So you guys can't pick 3 plus 10 because that's what Miss Miles is picking. So I'm going to model that. I'm going to color in 1, 2, and 3, and then also 10. And just for the sake of doing this quickly, I'm just going to color all 10 of those in. So right here, I would come over and I'm going to show 3, and you guys are going to write much neater than me because you're going to be using a pencil. 3 plus 10, and that's going to make 13. So this is going to be your add 10 fact. Now remember, you guys can't pick 3 plus 10. You're going to have to come up here and pick a different one to model. And then you're going to just go through and continue model an add 9 fact. So here's your add 9 facts up there. Pick one of those. Model a take away 10 fact. Here's row 3 has those. You're going to model that. And finally, a back to 10 fact. So pick one problem from row 4 to draw and model down here. All right, so that should get us caught up. Those are the 4 fact types that we were hoping for you to learn in the month of December. I'm sorry I missed you guys. Miss Miles had been sick for a while, but I'm back now, and we're going to get all caught up on these facts. So great job. Thanks for working so hard, and you guys can go now and finish working on this page. Remember, page 36 in your Number Corner workbook. All right, thanks, guys. Have a great day.